Moonswatch gent, and thanks for clicking on this video. I am a watch collector from the UK, and through my videos I am going to show you some of my watches that I have purchased over time. Hopefully you will find these videos of some help to you and any purchases you may make in the future. A quick wristwatch check today. As you can see, I am wearing my Casio Moonphase and Tidegraph watch. I picked this up a couple of weeks ago and it's my first Moonphase watch. I'm blown away with the value for money this watch is, with its tide and move phase functions, second time zone and 100 meters of water resistance. For a watch that's under £30, it's excellent value for money. If you enjoyed this video and like to see one of the Casio in the not so distant future, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to help my channel grow. Today's video is going to be a little different though. This is going to be more of an educational video on how to spot a fake moon watch, and it seems a lot of these are in circulation around various selling sites. This particular watch is a friend's watch that he contacted me about as it wasn't working and possibly needed a new battery. He gave me the watch to look at and I went to work replacing the battery. This is my first experience with a Moonswatch or what I thought was original. I've been looking to purchase one of these since the release of them back in 2022. But unfortunately, due to the high demand, high second-hand prices, and only available at Swatch boutiques, means it was really difficult for me to purchase one of these unless I wanted to pay a premium for one. My first impression of the watch was it felt quite cheap, but unknown to me, this was a fake Moonswatch and not the original. This watch had all the correct markings: dome crystal with the S etched into it, and the sub-dial markings to have some depth on the dial. My initial impressions of the Moonswatch was changed. This watch I once wanted for £240 now felt a little cheap. I went to work trying to change out the battery and popped off the cap on the rear. The alarm bells then started to ring for me that something about this watch wasn't right. The cap felt very cheap and not a battery cover, but just a poorly made cap. I then looked at this watch in a lot more detail and found the case back and case to actually be poorly made and not the quality I was expecting. As you can see, it looks like there is a battery under the cap. I tried to remove this battery, but it's definitely not coming out. On this watch, you can see the case back actually can come off. On the original is a sealed case. There is a small seal on this case back and cap, but I wouldn't put this thing anywhere near water as it's going to get into it. So let's take the case back off and see what's beneath it. Inside the watch you can now clearly see this is a fake. The movement has a plastic cover over it and a sticker of a battery. It's pretty unbelievable that these fakes have been made to this standard to have a fake battery sticker inside of them to make them look like an original. I have already replaced the battery on this watch to see if it operates. So the movement itself is called a Sun-On PE50 movement. I do not know anything about these movements at all, or even know how much quality is in these movements, but I'm suspecting, with it being a cheap Chinese replica, these movements are not going to last long. Is there any other distinctive feature to this watch that I've missed that makes it truly look like a fake? Please answer in the comments below. Also, if you haven't done so far, please hit the like and subscribe button to this video. This brings me on to the operation of the watch. I fitted a new battery to this watch for the purpose of this video, just so I could show you all how the watch operates. The operation of this watch is another way to spot if this is a fake or not. You can see the small sub-dial at the 2 o'clock position is not set to the 0 position like on the original Moonswatch. It actually operates as a 24-hour dial and not part of the chronograph function. I would say this is going to be the easiest way to spot a fake Moonswatch in the pictures. Another telltale sign is the second hand of the chronograph does not tick per second as the original, as this one has a more of a sweeping action. The pushers feel quite cheap and not any feedback when pushed, although they do feel quite sturdy, which I believe is a flaw with the original version. The case on the original version is made of a product called bioceramic, but I'm pretty certain this version is just cheap plastic. The strap is the same as the original Velcro version. It does seem to be quite well made. It also doesn't have any spelling mistakes, which I have seen on other previous pictures that people have posted on the internet. In conclusion, it is pretty unbelievable that these fake Moonswatches are on the market, but with the high demand issues, I can see why they are. My friend was a little disappointed as he was under the impression that this was an original version and purchased it some time ago from an online selling site. I would say be very careful getting these from somewhere or someone you don't trust, as looking through the various selling sites online, there are a lot of these fakes for sale. My views on the Moonswatch have definitely changed after handling this copy. The original is going to be slightly better made, but I don't think for the price Swatch are asking, there is a lot in comparison with other great watches in Swatch's collection. So what's your thoughts on the Moonswatch? Have you been scammed like my friend and bought a fake thinking it's real? As for me, I'm not rushing out to purchase an original version anytime soon. Thanks for watching my video and see you all in the next one.